Guys, it's Kyle again. So, okay, I was late like 3 days. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, I already said that I don't think I could get these videos out constantly because I work and stuff, but I'm gonna try because I think this would be fun if, we did this all the time. And a lot of comic book news came out. DC might reboot again. What does that mean? What does that mean for me as a comic book fan? Me personally, I was really pissed at first. I'm using a selfie stick, by the way, to do this. Me personally, I don't really think I'm that angry because, DC sales have kind of sucked lately. Um, it's a combination of people that just don't read it to just bad marketing. But no, I really think this is a great idea. And they want to tie it more to their cinematic universe and give me a second. They want to tie it into more of their cinematic universe and their TV series, which I think is a great idea because compared to Marvel, DC has 100% of all their rights. So, whatever. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of sad that Scott Snyder, one of my favorite writers who does Batman, he's going to be off Batman and he'll be doing Detective because Batman will be moved to a bi-monthly, 2 times a month, whatever. Anyways, here are my 3 reviews for last week. I'll get this week out. You know what? I think we're just going to have a theme of just being behind a week. It gives me a time to read it. And I'm a slow reader, you know what I mean? That explains why I'm reading comic books, right? No, I'm just fucking with you guys. Anyways, so my first review, and this is I was very surprised by this. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Who fucking knew? Who fucking knew that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers would be great? I didn't. Seriously. I did not realize that this was going to be a good book. A couple months ago, I rewatched Mighty Morphin with the kids I work with. And it was cringy. But this almost works as a comic book because they, bring it into today's time frame. So I'm going to pick up this is the issue 0, so I'm going to pick up number 1 eventually. Number 1's going to come out in March, so maybe I'll forget about it. Maybe the hype will be gone, I'm going to have a separate video about talking about hype and how it is a cheap drug, and I line up for it like a junkie. The other thing is Mark Miller's Huck. This is the variant cover, like the Blues Brothers, but it's Huck Brothers. Huck is the story of that simple guy who has special powers and he does one good deed a day, and it's a really sweet fucking story, and everyone takes advantage of him. Not a small town, but now, everyone else in the world, it's like, hey, I need help with this. Hey, I need help with this. And then, people are like, hey, we could turn him into a weapon because he's indestructible and shit. And it's a really good fucking story, and I would add that to my pull list. It is currently going to be a 6-issue miniseries. So, if you don't want to buy it in singles, wait for it in trade, I'm just saying give it it is a good read. The third thing, and the final thing, that I'm going to review is Extraordinary X-Men by Jeff Lemire. Can we talk for a second? Mono, or person to person, whoever. I don't know who the fuck watches these videos. Anyways, I loved the X-Men growing up as a child. I loved the TV show. I loved, some of the comic books. And Jeff Lemire has... Jeff Lemire has just some really good ideas. And he is really good at doing family aspects, because that's what he's doing right now. In Extraordinary X-Men, it's Colossus and magic. And it's a lot. My favorite parts of this book is not the X-Men in hell and mutants are dying because the Terrigen Mist, and that I don't really give a fuck about that. I really like the Colossus and magic moments because they're what Lemire is really good at writing. He is really good at writing family moments. That's why one of my favorite works that he's ever done Animal Man. I'd give that a shot too, because Animal Man, Grant Morrison's Animal Man is really good for like